Be me. B12. Interstate camping trip in Boy Scouts. 24-hour bus ride road trip. Way there. Bored as fuck, not allowed phones or anything. Didn't have one anyway. Too dark to read at night. All my friends were sitting with other people. Stare out window and try to sleep. Fail miserably. Comfy view of the sunset for like an hour before it was dark and miserable. Listened to music and thought about life. Way back. Have crush on cute girl. Have for a few months now. Wanted to ask her out on this camping trip. Didn't get the opportunity, was too busy doing cool shit, and we were in different groups. This is my last chance, I'm leaving Scouts soon. Have friend I made at camp. Told him I like this girl. He asks to sit next to her on the bus ride. She accepts. Heartbroken. Have other friend I made, also a girl, cute but wasn't into her in the same way. We sit together, she rests her head on my shoulder as she starts falling asleep. My heart, I was extraordinary. Starved of affection. It wasn't comfortable, but it was totally worth it. A few minutes later she wakes up and apologizes. Goes back to sleep but only laying in her chair. See new friend and crush talking and whispering constantly in the seats in front of me. Can't hear what they're saying, but they're giggling and shit. MP3 radio doesn't work anymore because of torrential rain. Have camera that runs Android. Listen to music on SD card and take scenery pictures until battery dies. Sit there miserable again. Couldn't sleep. Ended up having to throw up in a plastic bag. Girl and new friend dated for a year or so. Never really talked to either of them again. Realized I fell way too hard, especially for a 12-year-old. Got over that girl after a while. Made the same mistake of falling too hard and fast 3 more times now. Enjoyed reading the contributions so far. Good thread. Mine's shit and boring but here. Be me, 19 meters, Australia. Have friend interstate that I met in school before he moved. Have visited before, drove to the state with my ex and her dad, shared the drive and all that. Haven't seen this guy in like 2 years. Have reliable car. Have license. Idea.jpg. Parents weren't happy, were shitting themselves over the idea. Went anyway. 7.5-hour drive done in about 9, with the stops and rests I did, and food. Maddie.jpg. I'm glad you took your time and on, means you were going safely and slowly. Thanks mum. Drive back. Want to do it in one tank, as I thought I could make it based on the one refueling I did. Speed limit is 110 km per hour, 119 km per hour on the speedo. 111 km per hour, GPS speed. Speed cameras and cops in Aus can get you for as little as 2 km per hour over. License conditions mean I'm limited to 100 km per hour anyway, but fuck it, I wanted to get home quicker. No cops, eased off the cruise control for the cameras just in case. Only stopped to pee twice and to eat my leftover dinner from last night that my friend's mum packed for me, thank you mum Anon. Even gave me metal cutlery. Time passes. On the highway into the city of my home state. Fuel light turns on. Still an hour plus out. Fuck it.jpg. Fuel light usually comes on at about 10 L left in the tank, give or take. I'm about 140 kilometers out. Fuel economy on the way there was 6.7 L 100 kilometers driving faster this time, so consumption should be higher. Have to deal with city MPGs once I get in the city, about 8 L 100 kilometers it's gonna be close. Get to the suburbs. Fuck petrol's expensive. Look on app for cheapest price. 25 minutes away, but in the direction of home. Anxiety.jpg. Make it. 732.4 kms on the trip meter. Fill up. 6.56 L 100 kilometers had 5 L left of the 55 L tank. Petrol station attendant said I was lucky, as they were going to raise the prices in about half an hour. My little shitbox never let me down. Planning on going again with a friend. That has family down there. Be me. Waggy for state gov. Drive state Dodge van with meme 65 miles per hour governor. State Gov department logo on the doors. Long ass day. Park an apartment lot. Not supposed to park overnight. Quiet part of city, low crime. Witkoljerong.jpg. Walk out to van and morning. MFW 3 wheels stolen. MFW they didn't even leave it on bricks, just leaning on its axles. Get screamed at by supervisor. Get screamed at by supervisor's supervisor. Somehow not fired. Not allowed to ever drive another state vehicle ever again though. Quit like 2 months later anyway, because 11 per hour sucks ass. Not bad Dezu. Be me coming back from Wajikaking. Brand new Nissan Sentra waiting to turn left at the light. My light is green, so I keep going. Dude hard rights into my land. Brake hard and turn to the right. Sentra's door hits my driver's side fender. Pull over. Almost no damage to fender, some scuffing and a few chips of paint. My car is 200k me shit box, so with brand new Sentra needs new passenger side front and rear door. Hispanics who hit me don't speak any English. Ask for insurance after holding mine up and loudly saying insurance. They hand me expired pay-as-you-go policy from a company I've never heard of. Just get in my car and leave. Be me. Asian driver. Drive old 89 Volvo wagon that I love. Live in predominantly white people city. Every one of my friends like to joke about the Asian driver stereotype. Good thing your car is shittin' on, so you won't lose much when you wreck it. Best friend gets into a car accident. Car is totaled, needs someone to drive him to work. Asks other friend instead of me to drive them around, even though other friend has had half a dozen accidents and I have had none. Jokingly bring this up. Yeah, I wouldn't trust you behind the wheel and on, it's just an Asian driver thing. FFWD few months. They get into a bad wreck boned after other friend ran a red light. Best friend has lost use of his right leg. Would it be an asshole move to bring it up, or do I deserve to gloat? Be me. Borrow a friend's Kia Soul. Switch the auto readout to display average MPG. It's like 25 miles per gallon, reset it. Drive about 60 to 80 miles. Stop and go. City. Highway. AC on. When I park the car, the number reads something above the car's official miles per gallon. How can normies sit around and complain about gas when they drive their cars so inefficiently? You would think that, if they're trying not to pay out the ass for gas, they would first start trying to drive more efficiently before going, oh, gas is so expensive, maybe I should just get an EV yada yada. Pick related. Be me. At night. Drive 60 and 30. Wild rabbit appears. Bam. Check damage. Dust has sweepings on side of the car. Turn around and check rabbit. Lies on its back in the ditch. Be me driving at night, unknown speed, most likely well over 70 miles per hour in old Volvo shitbox. See bump in the road, hit it, figure out it was a jackrabbit. Proceed without slowing down, hit another jackrabbit a few minutes later, and one more, before I get to my brother's place. His dog greets me, but then squeezes under my car and eats the guts out of the chassis. Be me. Be kid maybe 5th grade on the way to winter camp with big group and convoy. Almost there and the group has to stop at the bottom of the mountain to put on snow chains in some parking lot. Takes forever. Get to mountain pass and it takes hours just to get a few miles. Road is closed somewhere near the top and all the traffic has to turn around. On the downhill lane one of our group stops next to us. We are in the uphill lane to talk to our driver. They're in a big RV. There is ice on the road and the RV starts sliding towards us and there's a sheer drop on the other side. They hit the gas and get out of there. Nothing happened and we were all fine. We ended up all sleeping in some church. I enjoyed your story. Be me. Be 24YO social media marketing associate making 40k a year in a small unnamed microbrewery that specializes in making IPAs from real compost. Finance 110k Tesla. 84 months at 11% interest. Get evicted cause haven't paid rent since car loan started. Lose 40 pounds and become anemic cause haven't eaten in a while for same reason. Laugh at ice fags for paying for gas as I'm in line behind 40 Teslas for the 45-minute supercharge. Doors auto lock and battery explodes cause I adjusted my side views too often. Make TikTok of me lip-syncing my money don't jiggle jiggle as I burn to death and my baby. Ice fags get foed.